Alright, the tutorial's over. Let's start. Just received a message. Open your PDA to view it. Or you... okay. You should go talk to the sender in person if you want to respond. Yeah, sure. Comms? Talia. Good evening, Chief. I'm sorry to disturb you on arrival day, but there's something we need to discuss as soon as possible. Please come to my office immediately. Sure thing. But let me just... okay, I can talk to that thing. I'm glad you're doing better, Chichi. I have some things to take care of. Don't go running off again, okay? Who's the best girl? Pet Chichi, of course. You are, that's right. Aww. Cute. Cat thingy. Oh, I can show it some evidence? Alright, maybe we'll need that later. So, let's just remember.
My handbook said that I had to allow myself to grieve. Live through the pain to overcome it. I tried to bottle it all up instead. But my thoughts kept circling to the events of that night. It had been weeks, and we still had no idea who we'd been chasing down there, or what they'd tried to accomplish. I kept thinking that things would have played out differently if only I'd acted faster. I worked a lot to keep my mind in check. Everybody was out celebrating arrival day, but I was glad that the captain called me over.
Something to do, and keep your mind off things. So it's been weeks. Alright. Let's talk to Elias. Chief Stella, I'm sure you're here to see the captain. Just gone through whenever you need to talk to her. If she's too busy, she'll let you know by locking her door. Oh, I know, thank you. Okay. Alright. Hello, Chief. Captain Talia, you wanted to talk to me? Wait, I am the chief and she's the captain, okay. Chief Stella. Thank you for coming so quickly, especially on arrival day. Unfortunately, some matters cannot wait. During a routine inspection of the inner hull B, Enforcer Bodo caught Janitor Rose removing plating from the wall. Okay. She was in the process of retrieving a piece of paper hidden inside a secret compartment. A piece of paper. We secured it. Please have a look for yourself. It's on the table over there. Talia wants you to read the letter on the table. Now that it is relevant to your investigation, you can have a closer look. Investigate the letter to give it a read in your PDA, then show it to Talia to talk to her about it. Evidence? Let's see. A message written on the paper that Janitor Rose retrieved from behind a wall panel in the inner hull. Hello again. Thank you for your message. We have great sympathy for your struggle. You're not alone in thinking that more democracy is needed in the Zephyr, and our cause grows stronger every day. Come to the arrival day installation in the Earth Museum tonight. Talk to one of the job representatives and mention the word freedom. The symbol on this letter will be on the uniform, not necessarily in this color. Another hint can be found inside this very compartment. With this, you should have all the information you need. So, the word freedom and a symbol. This symbol? Just 3 stripes? Sure. Okay, let's show it to her. What do you make of this? I was hoping to get an assessment from my chief of security. Well, it sounds troubling. The wording is a little opaque, but unless it's some sort of game, it seems like someone is trying to put together a dissident movement on the ship. The fact that the letter was hidden inside a wall doesn't exactly make it less suspicious. I agree. What's more, it reads like this is not the first letter in this communication. Do you think that whoever wrote this has something to do with... Let's not jump to conclusions. We need to find out what's behind this as soon as possible. We need to find out what's behind this, okay. Division among the population could jeopardize the mission, especially if it goes unaddressed for too long. Now, the letter contains instructions on making contact with another person at the arrival day festivities. We'll keep a close eye on the event later tonight. Until then, we have some time to figure out what we are dealing with. I need you to look into 2 things. I will open a separate case about each of them. Your first assignment, find out the intended recipient of this letter. Isn't it Rose? We already have a prime suspect here, Janitor Rose, who was caught retrieving it from its hiding spot. However, when Enforcer Bodo was leading Rose away, she ran into someone else who was not supposed to be down there. Who? Detective Louise. His presence in the inner hull seems suspicious. We can't rule out the possibility that he was there to retrieve the letter and that Janitor Rose just happened upon it. You know I don't usually intrude into your personal life, but I have to ask. Will you be able to remain impartial investigating him? Of course. We don't know him as a player. Yes, of course. Good. You might also want to have a look around Rose's and Louis' bunk. Do you have permission to go in there? They're both suspected of a Degree 6 violation. The Codex explicitly allows bunk searches in this case. Right, of course. Your second assignment might be trickier. Get on the trail of the sender. The only lead we have here is that a note was written on a piece of paper. Makes sense since communication via the PDA network is monitored. Ooh. However, paper is not distributed for private use, hence it must have been stolen from a public space. Paper is not used for in private? What? As far as I know, there aren't many places on the ship where you can get your hands on it. All of them should be in a public area. Ask Sergeant Alderic about potential sources of paper. He knows the daily goings-on better than anyone in the crew. Don't tell him why. I suggest you and I keep the contents of this letter to ourselves, until we know what we're dealing with. Did you get all of that? Sure. Yes, Captain. Once you've submitted your results in both cases, come talk to me again. Yes, Captain. Alright, let's go. One more thing, Stella? I know how hard it is to lose someone you love. But you shouldn't think that you're letting your father down if you stop torturing yourself. I'm fine. Our mission needs a strong, reliable chief of security, especially now that this letter has surfaced. Can I count on you being that for us? Of course. I am aware that none of this is easy. You are very young, but I need to know that you will try. Understood, Captain. I will. Good. We'll talk later. Dismissed. And happy arrival day. Happy arrival day, Captain.
Talia rarely let the mask slip, but I'd been seeing it more and more lately. She'd gotten visibly angry the other day, which I'd never seen before. She wasn't taking Dad's death lightly and probably felt increasingly isolated. Or maybe I was just projecting.
Okay, so maybe we should... Let me look at the evidence we can show. So we can... I sometimes interrogate witnesses or suspects here, not exactly my favorite part of the job. Command area. Okay, so Rose and Louise. That's the sources of paper. So we need to talk to Alderic, but first we get to the bottom of this. Louise and Rose. This should be easier. Wherever they are. The cases Talia has given you lead to new areas on the ship. As a result, they are not accessible to you and their locations can be revealed on the map. Oh, we can fast travel. The ship is segmented into multiple main areas, 3 of which are accessible now. Each main area contains a train station. In order to immediately travel to a location, simply select it on the map and press F. You will be taken to the closest available train station. Sure. Okay, let's see. The bunk beds. The bunk beds. Here they are. Well, this is the chief. This is my bed. Where is... bunk beds of the other guys. Okay, I guess I have to search for it. Oh god, that will be quite the task. Have a look around the bunks in the residential area. So is the residential area only here? No, I don't know where the residential area is. Okay. So let me just... Power node A, no. Oh. Server room. Let me just walk around and discover stuff first. What's this? Bridge. Can't get there. Captain's office. Okay, I can get down one. And then the locker room. What's this? Okay, there's nothing here. But at least we have unlocked it. It's time to unlock some things. So I can go down here and then to the right. Though I think the residential area is on the other side actually, because my bunk bed is also there. So we start there. Okay, nothing. We're here now. My bunk. Biological area. Can't get there. Doesn't say that I can't get there, but okay. Let's see. Okay. Where are the bunk beds? Where are you, beds? Let's see if I can get something. If I analyze everything. Okay, so maybe I have to go to the right anyway. Public area. Sounds good. Happy arrival day. Okay, where are we? Hello. Are you waiting for the event to start? That's right, Chief. Destina. I'm actually going to be part of the event. I need to head back inside soon. I'm just here for moral support. Onara. Simon, and I promised Devron I'd drop by. Are you coming, Chief? Maybe. Is there some things to take care of? Earth Museum. Wait, didn't she say something about the Earth Museum? Was that where the note was found? Cases. In a hull. Know something about an Earth Museum. What the... Oh, yeah. Earth Museum tonight. Talk to one of the job. Okay. Okay, we can't go in there yet. Hello? Historian Baptiste, you look upset. Is something the matter? Wait, he has 3 stripes on his arm. Oh, Chief. I'll be fine. Just need a minute. Did something happen? It's just... We were going to show this year's messages from Earth after the show. The captain only just forwarded them to us, and I was going over all the files. Seems like this year a lot of personal messages from friends and family were included. When I heard that, I really expected to find one from my own kids. But it seems they didn't send one. Aww. So I wondered, is it really possible that they couldn't be bothered? But I don't think that's it. I know I haven't seen them in a long time, but it's really out of character for them to pass up such an opportunity. Do you think they're in some kind of trouble? Earth would have notified us, right? Ooh, I'm not so sure about that. I'm sorry, I don't really know. I know that Earth notified us about close relatives dying in previous years, but other than that... I don't think they're dead, of course, so what could have stopped them from sending a message? Your guess is as good as mine. Whatever got in the way this time around, I'm sure they'll be included next year. I hope you're right. I guess this is going to bother me for at least a year now. I should head back inside. We are setting everything up for tonight. You're probably wondering where I went. Of course. Mom tried to tell us something in her message. Maybe this has something to do with it, but they're not allowed to speak. Does everyone on Earth know something we don't? Maybe. Pretty sure they do. Maybe Earth is already gone, you know? Welcome everybody, settle down please. Mariola. What a weird hat. You all know me, I'm Teacher Mariola. I'm also a member of the Ethics Committee. I feel particularly honored to be giving this year's address because it's a very special arrival day. Today we celebrate the Zephyr's arrival in exactly 100 years. But that's not only the only number I have for you. You can imagine that as a teacher I'd like to do a little math now and then. 1,300 people are aboard the ship at all times, give or take. In other words, we spend a collective 1,300 years of our lives here every year. In 100 years, this number will have grown to 130,000 years. That is well over 1 million hours. Taking into account the 33 years we have already been here, that makes us 1.5 million hours. Now let's face it, we haven't spent all these hours being our most productive. We've been asleep for about a third of them. It might seem that during most of our hours nothing of importance is happening. We do our jobs, follow our routines. But that's not true. Everything each of us does here is important. We are on the Zephyr. We're bringing humanity out to the stars. We're bringing the stars to humanity. Nothing we do is ever mundane because we do it light years away from home. Never forget that. However, that does not mean that we shouldn't be doing our best to make each of the hours count. The mission is as fragile as it is important. There's no room for slip-ups or slacking off. Frankly, anything less than 100% dedication doesn't befit pioneers like ourselves. So the next time you find yourself tired or unmotivated or scared, remember these words. We have 1.5 million hours to give to the mission, but all of it could be undone in just one. Spend those hours wisely, fill them with commitment and purpose and dignity. Happy Arrival Day. Well, thank you for that motivating speech. Which was more of a... kinda demotivating, actually. Oh, what's this? I need... activities room plaque? Oh, that's the activity room. Okay. I can't get in. So there are the papers. A keypad at the locked entrance to the activities room. Some numbers look slightly more worn out than others. Ooh. 2480. So we have a chance to make it, actually. Current activities, authentic Earth experience to celebrate Arrival Day, only under supervision, caretaker Devron. We could just try to get in there. 2480. 2480. Was it correct? Oh, it was. That was easy. Oh, what's happening here? Are they? Oh, I thought they would be burning. I thought the paper is burning, but it's not. It's not the paper. Paper leftovers. But there's still some paper left. Recycler. Can I look in there? All recyclers seem to look identical, so I'm not creating separate entries for them. I'll write down where I found them around the public area in case it's useful for tracking the recycled paper. Unfortunately, I can't see any other recycling data on the screens. It just says, in case of malfunction, please consult the professionals in the recycling center in a Hall B. I want to recycle at the activities room. 490 grams of paper left this week at the activities room. Earth Museum. Okay. Can't do anything else here. Well, we got some information. Let's try to find out more. Up here. I'm trying to find Louise or someone. Cafe. Oh, residential area. Oof, look at this. So we have our own bunk bed way back. So I have to find... Oh, Louise' bunk. Nice, it's right here in the front. Oh, who are you? Huh? Xena. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought... Isn't this Louise's bunk? It's my son's bunk. He's not here right now. Was he expecting you? Not exactly. Mind if I take a look around? Huh? No, not at all. Feel right at home. I'm sure Louise will be back soon. So, Stella, how's your father? He died in an accident about a month ago. You didn't know? What? No. Oh no, my dear William. I'm so sorry. How are you holding up? How did you not get the memo? It's okay, I'm fine. You really missed all of it? The accident, this funeral, it was a pretty big deal. I suppose I did. I'm really sorry. Suspicious. No need to apologize. Let's stick around for a moment if that's okay. Note to Xena. It says, Mom, please stay in here. Do not go out without me. What? Okay, let's show it to her. Why? That message for you on the display over there. It sounds like Louise wants you to stay here in his bunk. Oh yeah, he placed it right by the door so I don't forget. Why can't you go out? And besides, don't you have your own bunk? He's just so protective of me. Sometimes I still go out. I went to the Arrival Day celebrations just last week. Nothing bad happened. Arrival Day last week? Are you okay? I see. Arrival Day last week. I see. Okay, so she has not amnesia, dementia or something? Dementia? I don't know how to call it in English. Louise's mother, Xena, seems to have severe issues with her short-term memory. Louise must know as she appears to live in his bunk. She could be a danger to the mission if her condition goes unnoticed. If I report this to my surgeons, she will most likely be moved into a psych ward, whether she wants it or not. Maybe it should be for the better. Maybe I should talk to Louise first about the mother. Isn't it better to go to a psych ward though? If you're not quite there. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just they are better equipped with handling people who need help. Rose's bunk is down there, okay. What's this? Ash's bunk. Can I get in there? No. Okay, let's see. Rose, rose. What do you have to hide? Red roses. People are allowed to grow their own plants, but very few engage in it because the conditions on the ship make it very difficult. Rose has always had a green thumb. I wonder if her given name somehow determined her obsession with flowers. We'll keep that in mind. Janitor's board. A display that keeps Rose up to date on her tasks across the ship. The latest message on the board is from earlier today. It reads, I have a spill down there. Could you help me real quick? Quick. Much appreciated. Isaac. Who's Isaac? I don't think I have that person on me right now, right? Yeah, that's a new person. Okay, so maybe she was there at the wrong time because she had work to do. So we have to find Isaac. How do I find Isaac? Isaac. Oh. Get down here. There's something more. Hello? Oh, you two again. Chief, what a surprise! Good evening, Devron. Ocean? Hey, Stella. Nice of you to swing by on arrival day. Are you coming to our event at the Earth Museum later? It was all Ocean. She planned and executed the whole thing. That... You did! You're always so humble. The installation is about the mission. About people's job on the Zephyr and Eurus D. Yes, right. You should come. I swing by. We look forward to seeing you there. Dad, we should soon get going ourselves. Anything here? No. Hello, guys. Oh, can't talk to you. Can't get into the biological area. What's this? Oh, that's the station. Okay. Whoa! What's going on here? It's a bar. Okay. Hi, guys. Chief, you here for the party? Hi, everybody. Chief. Hey, Stella. It's... You want a drink? Or you just here to snoop on us? I'm working, sorry. Snooping, then. Why don't you ever share a bottle with us lowly folks? You know, I would really like to take some time off once in a while. Is there really so much crime happening in this village-sized ship? I mean... Like you ever at your job, Michio? Low blow, never. Well, I have to get going. Sure, all the crime doesn't stop itself. Dude, shut up. What's with the bootlicking all of a sudden? Be nice, Neva. I'll leave you guys to it. Wait, I haven't been up there yet. Oh no, not here. Here. Just in case someone is here. Okay, it doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, there's something over here. And then here again. Okay, let me just get down here then. We have to find some people. Where are they? Oh, here's the inner hall. That's where everything was found, right? What's this? A wall compartment. Janitor Rose uncovered a suspicious letter here. It looks like somebody purposely unscrewed a plate and then loosely reattached it. I flipped it around and found a symbol on its backside. Email? Wait, I can't get in there? Recycling center. It's also important. Paper chase. Recycling times. Maybe I can find out where paper was recycled at which time today. An overview of the latest recycled materials that I got from the device in the recycling center. Time resource amount. Why is there so much paper? At 5 in the morning. And then here again and here again. At 6. Okay, so that's weird. Cloth. Rubber paper. Okay. Interesting to know. Oh, Isaac. Perfect. Hello, Engineer Isaac. Huh? Oh, Chief. Sorry, I didn't hear you coming. A crew member down here in Hull? To what do I owe the pleasure? I'm investigating a security matter. I see. Well, welcome to the club of people working on arrival day. Feel free to look around down here, but please don't touch anything. You'll excuse me, I have to take care of the tubes here before another accident happens. Another? Let me see. You met with Rose. You told her to come down here. Huh? Sorry, I don't know. Why? Maybe I have to show her this. I saw the message you sent to Janitor Rose earlier today. Did she respond? Of course, she came here right away. Where was that spill she helped you with? Right here in the recycling center. It's all cleaned up now, but that took a while. Okay. General Rose's story about why and when she was down in the hall seemed to make sense and is corroborated by Engineer Isaac. Oh god, what a word. Okay, is there some other evidence I can show him? Maybe about the paper? I'm looking for places on the ship that use paper. You can probably help me with this, right? Usage of paper is pretty limited. As far as I know, there are only 3 places on the ship that have any. All in the public area. The activity room, the school, and the art institute. All in the public area. Can I ask you a few questions about the paper? Sure. Tell me. How much recycled paper this week we know? Notice any discrepancies. Were there any significant discrepancies lately? Like a lost paper that wasn't accounted for? Someone stealing stuff again? Give me a second, I'll check the stats. No significant losses, but some small amounts of paper have gone missing over the last few months. The system didn't issue any warnings because the quantities are negligible. Oh god. Nothing is recycled at 100% efficiency. Threads of clothes come loose, a piece of plastic packaging is torn off. This is a little unusual though. It happens very consistently. For how long has this been happening? For 6 months now. Thank you. Tell me, how much recycled paper this week? Is there a way to check how much paper was recycled this week? Oh yeah, I already checked. Yeah, the machine by the entrance logs today's input. A lot of stuff is recycled at the end of the week, meaning today. Does it break down the materials by recycler it was thrown in? No, it's prohibited for privacy reasons. My engineering unit submitted several requests to the ethics committee about changing it. People would be more careful with their resources if we were able to see how much they are wasting. Thank you. That's all. That's all for now. Recycling times? That's an overview of which materials were recycled at what time. Can't see in which recycler they were thrown though. And the ethics committee decided that it would be unnecessarily intrude on everyone's privacy. Okay, is there anything else? I don't think so. Or maybe we can show the recycler. That's one of the recyclers from upstairs. All of the input ends up right here. The machine by the door tells you what was recycled at what time today. Should be a lot today since it's the end of the week. Feel free to have a look if you want. Okay. I think that's it already. Wait. Does he have 3 stripes? Oh, doesn't look like it. And the evidence of the note. Here it is. The symbol on this letter will be on their uniform. So 3 stripes. So that old guy from the museum is one very suspicious guy. I can't get into there. Oh, hey guys. What are you two doing here? Captain told us to keep an eye out. Yeah. Okay. The hidden compartment where the letter was found is just down the hall from here. We keep an eye on it from a distance in case someone else comes to check on it. Good. Hello, Bodo. Wait, Bodo? Wasn't there something about a Bodo? Bodo. Doesn't seem to be the case. But why can't I talk to Bodo? Can you tell me something about the wall compartment? I have nothing to say about that. Okay. Okay, that's it for now. Tonio. Hey, Chief, watch your step. A lot of clutter and not a lot of light down here. You're looking for something particular? Thank you for your concern, Engineer Tonio. Just passing through. There's something I need to look into. Well, keep your eyes open. People get hurt down here, especially without a helmet. I keep that in mind.
This
is the place.
Being back in this part of the inner hull since the incident. My knees went soft as I approached the bridge. I closed my eyes and took a few deep breaths.
Yeah, that's where the dad died. Cargo lever. The person who's responsible for my father's death operated it much like the doors around the ship. The whole panel should only respond to people with the necessary clearance. In this case, that includes anybody working down in the inner hull as well as the crew. Okay, wait. I have to go back to the activities, the public area, and then to the school, and then... Wait, I can press here. No. And the art thing. Yeah, right here. And then here. And the school is right above it. Okay. Perfect. There should be a recycler here. Yeah, there it is. This recycler is also updated. I found a recycler at the Art Institute. Anything else? Well, here's the leftovers. Wait, we can see how many leftovers there are, right? 490. Leona? Oh, Chief, hi. The Art Institute is already closed for the day, but feel free to have a look around our Arrival Day exposition if you like. I stay here for a while anyway. No plans for Arrival Day later? No, it's just... I've been a little introspective lately. Are you alright? Introspective, everything alright? I've been helping a lot with the Arrival Day preparations like every year, and it's made me think about my role here. Maybe you're not the right person to ask this, but... Ask what? What would you say is the role of art in a society, and by extension the role of an artist? I'm not sure I understand the question. I mean, is art there to uphold the system it exists in, or to challenge it? I guess it's always to challenge it, right? Art is an expression of an individual. Maybe art should serve to point out the flaws in the system. Right? Maybe it should. But my art has never done that. I need to think about it some more. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you, how's Chichi doing? She's back to her old self. Thank you for asking. That's good to hear. Worrying about your pet is the worst. Yeah, I'm glad that's over. Happy arrival day. Happy arrival day. Maybe I want to ask about the paper. Hey, one question. I saw a stack of paper on the table over there. Oh yeah, we use it in our art club. I know it's old-fashioned. Blank sheets on the table are what's left over this week. Can I ask you a few questions about the paper you use here? Of course. How do you get your paper? Our supplies are refilled through the distribution system at the start of each week. We always have 750 grams of paper, mostly for our art club sessions. Do you have more paper when there are leftovers from the previous week? No, refills are always up to the same fixed amount. Thank you. What happens to the used paper? The club members can take a photo of their work with their PDAs if they want, but at the end of each week I throw the sheets into the recycler over there. I just did it again today. Are people ever allowed to take paper home? No, paper is strictly a public resource. Every used sheet has to be recycled. Would you notice if someone broke the rules and took a sheet or two home? Well, I can't have an eye on everyone all the time, but I made the rules very clear. I would be surprised if someone deliberately broke them. Why do you ask? It might be related to the case I'm working. Thank you. That's all. Is there anything else I want to ask? Kind of a creep with a checkered past. Okay. Maybe I can ask her when she recycled. Do you by any chance remember when you put the used paper into the recycler today? I always do it after the week's final art club session. Class was a little shorter today because of the festivities. We finished up around 6, but I really can't tell you the exact time. Thank you. So around 6. So not at 5, around 6. They were... Wait, paper... Paper. So there are 2 at paper. This one is suspicious then. Though... 750 they have in total. And what's left right now... Oh my god. So... 260. So there's 5 gram missing from the art room. And I guess it's also 5 gram here, right? In the school. We'll have to go to the school. I don't know where Louise is though. Mariola, hello. Gisela, how did you like my speech? I mean... It was interesting. Lots of numbers. I never thought about how many hours we spent out there here. I hoped it would give some people food for thought. Is she part of the curriculum, like the school, because of her head? So you don't have to worry about it, okay? What's going on here? I'm sure you'll make an excellent contribution to the mission. In fact, you're already doing so every day. Darren. Okay. Good. Then get back out there whenever you're ready. Hey Stella. Always working, huh? Yeah, well, I saw Darren walk away crying, so I had a little chat with him. Mariola told him the other day that if his bad performance at school continued, he would bring no merit to the mission. Sheesh. When he heard the speech just now, he projected some of it onto himself. I see. It's very nice of you to cheer him up. I consider it part of my job as a teacher. Anyway, that arrival day event is starting soon. Until then, I'll be at the cafe in case you want to join me. I need to get out here. Sorry, let's chat upstairs. Sure, I understand. Wait! Okay. Class timetable. The recycler. Okay, let's see. So the recycler itself will only say I found one there, yeah. And leftover is 940. That's quite a lot. Anything else? So I have to go to the cafeteria. Classes take place from 8 to 12 in the morning and resume from 2 to 5 in the afternoon. Oh, to 5. Okay, I guess that's the one of that was recycled at 5 then. I guess. But I can ask. I just have to get to the area. But let me ask Mariola also. Class timetable? No. How about Darren? Ava? No. Teacher Mariola, do you happen to know where I can find paper around here? I've seen it here and there around the public area. We still use it at school. It just helps convey certain things better. Thank you. Recycler? No, you don't know anything, do you? No. Where's the cafeteria? How do I get there fast? Oh, it's up. It's just upstairs. That's good. There she is. Stella, good to see you. Sorry I took off so quickly earlier. How are you? I'm good. Come on. Known you long enough. What's the matter? I still miss my dad. I just miss my dad, you know? I know how much you've always looked up to him. Can only imagine how hard it is to find your footing again. But I know you will. Yeah, you're probably right. As always. Thank you. Always. Okay, do you know about the recycling leftover? Hey, one question. I saw a stack of paper on the classroom table. Yes, we sometimes use paper in our classes. Why do you ask? It's for something I'm investigating. Your paper supplies are delivered at the start of the week, correct? Yes, exactly. How much paper do you have at your disposal every week? Our stack always gets refilled to 1,200. People aren't allowed to take any more paper home, right? No, paper is strictly a public resource, yeah. Would you notice if someone took a sheet or two home? I don't know why anyone would do that. The rules are very clear. Sure they are, but would you notice if someone broke them? I suppose it's possible that someone slipped a sheet into their pocket while I wasn't watching. Alright, thank you for your help. Recycler? Can you tell me anything about the recyclers around the public area? The readout on the displays doesn't give you much to work with. All I know is that the recycled materials end up in the recycling room down in the inner hall B. But looking for more data on the recycled materials, you'll probably find it there. You remember when you recycled this week's used paper today? Not exactly, sorry. Sometime shortly after classes ended. Yeah, okay, that's the one. That's the one. Let's see. 1,000... What did she say? 1,200. And how much was... 260. 1,200, 260. 90, 940. Nothing from school. Nothing from the institute. Oh, it's 495 from the art institute. And the 700, so it's 255 for the Art Institute. Yeah, okay, so the rest is 255 again, which means it's The only thing that's left is in the activities room. 490 was left in the activities room, and if we add 255 to it, then that would be 745. And I guess you need 750. So someone stole from the activities room. Who's responsible for the activities room? Should one day take over the position as director of the Earth Museum in the activities room? Devron's daughter, Devron. Historian by trade, he makes sure that everything is in order at the Earth Museum and the adjacent activities room. Devron. I have questions for you. Where is he? I'm pretty sure he was somewhere up here in the residential area. I think he was down here. No. On the other side, maybe? Still don't know where Louise is, but I don't think I've been everywhere, so... Ah, he's down there. I saw his name flash. There you are. I have some questions regarding the activities room. Paper. Can I ask you something, caretaker Devon? I found a stack of paper in the activities room. Could you tell me what that's for? Paper, oh yes. Some activities involve drawing or writing with pencils. It's part of the current theme. How things were done back on Earth. People can take scans home, of course. The used paper goes into the recycler when the week is over. Do you know how much paper was left today when you closed for the week? Oh, no idea, to be honest. You'd need to have a look at the remaining sheets in the activity room. Would you notice if everyone took a piece of paper with them? I probably wouldn't. I'm there to supervise whenever it's open, but it's a big place and there's always a lot going on. But I don't think anyone would break the rules. I don't see why they would. How much paper do you have at your disposal every week? Let me think. Aha! I think it refilled 750 grams at the start of the week. Thank you for your help. Aha! So someone stole from there. Did you put used paper in the recycler in the activities room today? So, do you remember when? I did get rid of this week's used supply right after we closed at around 6 o'clock. Any chance you remember the exact time? Like I said, it must have been around 6, maybe a little later. Uh-huh. What about you? You have nothing to say about your dad? Are you sure? Do you have something to say about Lina? What about... Nothing really. So we know it's from the art room. What about you? Do you have something to say about Baptiste? No. I have something to say to Baptiste. Someone stole from your room. Well, it's also Devon. Something's going on here. Where was the paper taken from? Oh, we already know that now. It's the activities room there. Got that out of the way. Talia? Chief, I saw you submitted some first results. Please refrain from confronting any potential suspects with your findings for now. Come to my office as soon as you're done with the second case. Sure. The second case would be... person. Who was the letter addressed to? Can only be Louise, right? Rose? But we are not sure. We have to find Louise. Is he down here? Brick. Is someone here? Rose, hey, Janitor Rose. Stella, darling, this is a big misunderstanding. There's no need to keep me locked up like this. You need to tell me what happened. Tell me, what were you doing in the inner hull? Well, my job. I was on my way back from a cleanup. The engineers made a real mess down there. You should have seen it. Metal shavings and oily footprints everywhere. Tell me, you were caught with a suspicious letter. You were caught trying to retrieve a secret letter from a hidden wall compartment. Yes, dear, I was walking through the hallway and I spotted a plate that seemed a little loose. Fixing this kind of thing is part of my responsibility. I wiggled it a little bit and it just came off. There was a compartment behind it. That's where I found a piece of paper. Did you read it? I thought it was gossip, a love letter maybe. I had no idea. Why didn't you call security? I swear that's what I would have done next. But they showed up a few moments later anyway. That's all. Isaac? Flowers? These are some impressive roses. I don't know how you do it. The secret ingredient is love, dear. Oh, I don't think so. Found a message on the board in your bunk. Isaac asked you to come down in the inner hall and clean up a spill. You were in my bunk? I mean, I suppose it's okay if you need to take a look around, but you could have asked. I'd ask next time. Sorry, I asked next time. Did you go and clean up that spill? Yes, I did. See, I had a good reason to be in the inner hall B. That's when I saw the loose plate in the hallway. Why didn't you mention Isaac's message earlier? I didn't think of it. This whole ordeal has made me so nervous, dear. Well, the timing of his message does seem to line up. You found a note a short while later. See, I told you, it was just a coincidence. Is Louise here? Oh, here is. Wait. What's going on here? Louise, my friend. Technician Louise. Technician Louise? Come on, Stella. No need to be formal. Okay. Yeah, true. Why am I being detained? I didn't do anything. You will be let go soon after questioning is complete. Relax. Why are you talking like a robot? Stay on topic? I'm not stay on topic. What were you doing in the inner hall? What kind of question is this? It's not like I'm not allowed to be there. There aren't many places on the ship where I can be alone for 5 goddamn minutes. What about your bunk? Come on, Louise. What were you doing down there? That's personal, okay? We know about your mum. Talk to your mother. She was at your bunk earlier. At my bunk? What were you doing there? My job? Since when can the crew enter people's bunks under suspicion? Come on, Louise. This is a little more than a suspicion. She was probably happy to see you. She was. Louise, she needs to go see a doctor. What are you talking about? Mom's doing fine. Then why are you hiding her at your place? You must have misunderstood something. You know the rules. Xena may have to move into assisted living. You mean we should lock her away? Aren't you already doing that? She would receive the care she needs, and my mom left her husband behind on Earth to be here. That's how much she believed in it. Just to be locked away with the crazies for the rest of her life? Where I can visit her twice a week? Where she can only leave if a staff member feels like accompanying her? Is this how she will be repaid for giving her entire life to this mission? I'm sorry, Louise. She has severe cognitive problems. You know how dangerous this can get for everyone aboard the ship. If she goes out unattended and I'm looking after her, she won't leave the bunk without me. Please, Stella, don't tell anyone about this. I get her to the doctor if it keeps getting worse. So he went downstairs to the inner hall to get away from his mum? Please don't take over the time we can still spend together. You just lost your dad. You have to understand how I feel. Is this why you're communicating with these people? Because you're hoping they'll change things and protect Xena in some way? It's you, right? They've been talking to you. You know what? Fine. A few days ago, I found an anonymous letter in my bunk. Somebody must have slid it under my door while I was at work. They asked me if I was dissatisfied with the situation on the Zephyr, and if I wanted to have a bigger say in how things are going. They instructed me to lean my doormat against the door in an upright position that night, as a sign that I wanted to learn more. So that's what I did. Seriously? That's treason, Louise. What are you on about? I didn't breach a codex in any way. Just wanted to know what these guys were up to, okay? Next letter showed up in my locker at work. I was instructed to write an answer on the back and leave it at a specific place. They described the precise location of a wall in the inner hall B. That's where I sent and received a subsequent letter. An enforcer Bodo caught you on the way there. Yes. So you lied to me. What you would have done in my place. I need to take a detailed statement on this whole exchange, but right now, time's running out. Do you have any idea who's sending these messages and what their goals are? No, they didn't say. My first in-person contact was going to take place tonight at the event. You mean the Arrival Day event at the Earth Museum that's about to start, correct? You know who exactly you're supposed to talk to? Not precisely. One of the performers. You split up the instructions across 2 letters, probably as a precaution. Besides the letter you found, there was another hint in the previous one. It said, my contact works in a Category 2 profession. Listen, Stella, you know me. I was never going to do anything illegal. I was just curious. Investigating this kind of thing is not your job. You know you're supposed to report this to security. For all I know, you were trying to get in on a dissident movement that could jeopardize the whole mission. Dissident movement? You have no idea what they're about, and neither do I. Then why did you signal them, to them that you were interested? You think it's so wrong what they are saying? You're part of the crew, but me? The general population barely has a right to know or decide anything. And I do, and this is a mission, and we're all part of it. And who came up with that mission? A bunch of dipshits back on Earth that aren't even here. Some of them died years ago. I'm tired of carrying out someone else's plans. The mission is not about your personal needs, it's about ensuring the survival of our species. That doesn't change the fact that we are the ones who should be making the rules. We spend our entire goddamn lives on this ship.
I couldn't believe what he was saying. I'd known for a while that Lewis was unhappy about how certain things worked on the ship, but I'd never thought he would lose faith in the mission. I knew him better than almost anyone in the general population. If his views were this radical and I didn't notice, what about everybody else? Maybe the crew was losing touch. I knew we had to face this before it got worse.
Alright. So next time, it's time to submit the evidence, and then we get going for with the next case, I guess. I'll see you there. Bye bye.